law of the land. No, it talks about the fact that provided they are made in pursuance of the powers delegated to the federal government in that same Constitution. So when the federal government acts outside of the confines of Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution, its actions are automatically null and void. You do not have to secede as a state. You do not have to start another war. You don't have to even talk about or think about secession to assert your proper position as a state, and that is to say that when the federal government acts outside the confines of Article 1, Section 8 of our U.S. Constitution, its actions are automatically null and void, and for a state to assert that position or reassert that position in its Constitution is entirely appropriate, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee, regardless of how many constitutional attorneys get up here and say that supreme law of the land is federal law. If we take that to its logical conclusion, Mr. Chairman, then what that would mean is that the federal government literally can do anything that it deems or says it wants to do, and that we as states have to line up as subservient children to its edicts and say, okay, whatever you say, federal government, we'll do whatever you say because you are the supreme law of the land. That is not the way our Constitution reads. That is not the intention of our Constitution, and I find it laughable when constitutional attorneys try to say anything otherwise.
Okay, thank you. That brings to a close the hearing on SJR.
I will entertain a motion if there's anything that a committee member, any of the bills that we've already heard that you're just itching to vote out, I would entertain a motion. Otherwise, we're going to finish. Seeing none, we are adjourned.